12 activists in the Californian city of El Cajon have been detained after they were caught trying to feed homeless people in a park. According to current legislation, it's illegal to share food in public places. Their detention was caught on camera.
This park is part of city property, so you're not allowed to food share. You guys continue.
No, we are allowed.
Just so you guys know, if you guys end up homeless, we'll feed you too.
The ban on public food sharing in El Cajon was introduced back in October last year as a precaution against an outbreak of infectious hepatitis A. The penalty for breaking the law can be up to a $1,000 fine or even a 6-month jail term. We talked to the activists who were caught by police. They claim the legislation has the opposite effect of what it's meant to do.
The homeless people who were there were very thankful that we were standing up. And they were very upset that the mayor and the city council members could pass such a heartless ordinance. And none of those government officials come out to that park and talk to those people.
It really seems like this is part of the city of El Cajon's effort to criminalize homelessness. They've already made it against the law to panhandle, to sleep on the sidewalk. So this is really like the next step in trying to push the homeless out of their city.
And the big justification that they used was the Hep A outbreak in San Diego. And they say, oh, the parks are so contaminated with hepatitis A that we don't want the homeless people to catch it, and so we're trying to protect them. But everybody else can still go and have a party at the park and share food with each other. And they wrote that into the ordinance, and that's what makes it discriminatory. Because
it targets the homeless population.
Everybody else is not magically immune from hepatitis A within the same space. So clearly this is not about hepatitis A. And the mayor has made comments in public session at the city council meetings where he said we're trying to make the park less inviting to homeless people.
A recent report by the UN outlines the difficulties homeless people currently face.
We see an average of 700 to 800 people every single day.
Congress has reached an agreement on tax legislation that will deliver more jobs, higher wages, and massive tax relief.
Since the recession, we have not recovered. The homelessness has actually increased. There's a problem with high property values. Airbnb is buying up local properties and evicting the tenants. The mayor of El Cajon would like everyone to think that all homeless people are drug addicts, and that is absolutely not the case. We have a very high percentage of our homeless are veterans. We have a high percentage of people who are working. And this growing criminalization of people who are poor and powerless really is also a bigger problem with the mass incarceration that happens in our country, where we have for-profit prisons with companies making money off of jailing people.